Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on the channel. It's a new one today. It is a stolen concept. I've taken it from Awaydays because I love the series, I loved it. Also favourite YouTubers, so can't go wrong there. But today we're going football shirt hunting, and I know it's different to the match day vlogs or the opinion videos I do, but it's something that I wanted to do and I really enjoy doing. Just going around vintage shops, regular sports shops, and just see what we can find. And see, hey, if something takes a fancy, gonna have to buy that. But yes, I suppose you might as well just get on with it and not waffle that much about it into the start of this video. So I suppose I'll see you guys then when we're in Alicante. Oh yeah, there we go. Spain edition. He never did it on Awaydays, so it sort of counts as not stealing it. But yes, right, I'll see you guys then when we're in Alicante going to our first shop. Whoa. All right then, ladies and gentlemen. You meet me in the centre of Valencia, where we are. Valencia, Alicante. We're not in Valencia anymore. Yeah, you meet me trying to locate the first shop to hopefully find some cool vintage retro football shirts, even some current ones. Who knows? As obviously said earlier, this concept was stolen by Awaydays, as I do love the series. But yeah, so you didn't do one in Spain, so theoretically, not stealing the entire video. But yes, let's go find this shop, and hopefully there's some banging stuff in there. Who knows, we could even cop a couple things. Ooh. Ooh, this is very tempting. How much? It's not a bad price. Don't know. Oh, give me a second. Interesting. Not some bad stuff in here, but not particularly the best. I do not know. Let's go outside quickly, have a little debrief, or don't know. Alright then, so we come back outside. There are a couple of things in there that were tickling my fancy. Although I do want to make sure that they are real shirts before I definitely decide if I want to buy it or not. Because in there, hey, it's probably a big case in a lot of countries where you try and find stuff in vintage shops and retro shops and such, that you aren't sure if the shirts are real. So luckily there were some good items that, hey, who knows, you might see them in a bit later, but I don't know. Although I'm sorry, I had to take videos of that. I'm pretty sure that was a Luis Alberto shirt from Liverpool. I'm gonna have to look that up later, from back in the day. I found that hilarious. And then on top of that, a Sambi Lokonga shirt from Arsenal from like 2020-2021 season, which is brilliant. And also those referee kits. These are class. But yes, right. Ooh. I'm gonna go back in a second and decide on that shirt, which I might show you in the changing room, I might not. And who knows if I buy it or not. Oh. It's a very tempting shirt. Let's put it this way. Don't know if I'm gonna get it though. All right then. So, we have our first pick up of the video. Made sure it was all legit and checked and everything, and it was a good price. So I thought, you know what, it's coming home with me. Now, I was going to include it in the video earlier, but I think I'm going to keep it now towards the end, so you guys can see it at the end with me. So yeah, exciting times. Right, we're going now to our next shop. So a 10-minute walk away, but hey, great for exercise. Can he complain? Right, I'll see you guys then at the next shop. All right then, now is the point in the video which I thought would happen, but I didn't think it'd be this soon. I am awful at doing this stuff. I keep on just going to vintage stores which don't have any sports shirts or are generally a bit rubbish. So hopefully the next one we go to will have something, because I've just gone to two where there was nothing. And we really need something for this video, gosh. But yes, got now another 20-minute walk to the next one, and then hopefully we'll go around there. And if we can't find anything decent in any of these next two vintage shops I'm going to go try and go to, then we'll just go to like sports shops and such and see what they've got in there. Ugh. Right, and so we're just now just sort of put it to, we're just going to go start checking out sports shops, to be honest, and hope that there's stuff in, or some good stuff in there that's not ridiculously expensive, and also that's not this season stuff, because that'd be quite boring. There's a chance we probably have to do that anyway later and have a look at them anyway. But I thought this was going to be, this was a much better idea in my head. I'll be brutally honest about that. I just realised how bad I am at this. But yes, right. Please. And then we've got a vintage store after this, which hopefully will have something in. But yes. Right. Well, as you can see behind me, that was a shop that I wanted to go into and hope there was stuff. There wasn't. That wasn't it. It was not the best. This is. Somehow I thought this would be a breeze in my head. I thought this would be quite easy. I had a bunch of places planned out. Yeah, a lot of them don't sell football shirts, which is what I'm realising is might just be a very like UK thing, but God knows. So hey, let's just try and find some stuff to that vintage store I was talking about on the harbour. So at least, yeah, harbour, yay, fun. But this is becoming a monster failure. And I know I've said that multiple times in this video, but hey, please tell me you stuck around. Thank goodness we made it. We made it just before they shut. We're the only people in the store currently, which is nice. It's a cool little store, but luckily we've got a good selection of stuff. So let's get into it and I'll see what I can find. Tell you what, some of these shirts are lovely, like this Brazil shirt for example, but it all looks to be a bit pricey. Even like old school Barca shirts. This Bayern shirt, which looks cool. Tell you what though, this bad boy Spain shirt is taking my fancy a lot. Oh, it's €80. Don't think going to be spending €80 as much as I love the shirt. Don't have the money at my disposal currently. But yeah, some really sick shirts here. Like we've got old school Valencia shirts. Obviously it's a bit faded, the old school Toyota shirts from back in the day. But yes, right, I'm gonna carry on looking. I might take some stuff to the trying on room, fitting room, and I'll see you in there with them. Whoa, I'll tell you what. That is a lovely goalkeeper shirt from Real Madrid back in the day. What season was it from? Let's have a check. I think it says it on here. 99. Whoa, that's nice. They also got like some old France polos. It's quite cool. There was an England jacket here somewhere. Where were you? Show yourself. No, here we go. Also England jacket. Could generally fit. €50, 2010 World Cup jacket. It's quite cool. And then just some more quite cool jackets down here. But I tell you what, some of these shirts up here are taking my fancy. Like there was a retro, here we go. This retro Bilbao shirt is wicked. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I really wanna drop all the money on them. Oh, this is bad. This is bad because I'm getting really tempted by stuff. Wait, let me take some stuff into the change room and try it on quickly. I'll tell you what though. Oh no, this is dangerous because this is a very nice England jacket, 2010. Also picked up this Spain one, which I'll show you in a sec. Oh no, some money might get spent here. Oh no. Well, hey, if we do buy anything, I'm not going to show you because we'll see what I buy when we get back home later. But oh god, this is bad. This is really tempting. But I'll tell you what, Spain jacket from 2004 is also lovely. It might be a bit tight though. That's the only issue. Oh, but it is nice, isn't it? Oh no. Oh, this is really bad. Oh, this is wicked though. God. Alright then, so now we're into like the main football shirt shop that I was thinking of earlier. But unfortunately, it's all going to be this season stuff. They've got a lot of like national teams and teams from around the world. If we can find an ultra shirt in here, that'd be class. But hey, we've still got time to find one of them. Right, let's have a look around. Tell you what though, bunch of Liverpool shirts, so we can't complain about that. Let's have a look at them. But yes, ooh. Unfortunately, no outro shirts, just rubbish Hercules. Scum. But hey. Right, on to the last shop of the day. Right, well, I was going to be honest, I probably wasn't ever going to buy anything in there because it's all about €110 every shirt. Thought the last place was expensive, the vintage shop. I might have to go back. Or have I already got stuff? I don't know. We'll stay tuned to the end of the video. But yes, right, on to the last shop, which is just now massive conglomerate, which go to, of course, and let's see what's in there. But hey ho. Alright, then we're in here. We're just going over to the football section now. But oh god, almost bought a paddle racket. But I've decided I'm just going to go to Decathlon probably tomorrow or the day after and just buy one from there. Because it'll be significantly cheaper even if they are reduced. Yeah, but hey ho. Oh, here we go. Good little football spread here. Oh, here we go. Valencia shirts, Barca shirts. They're decent. Oh, 30% off. That's not too shabby. AC Milan shirts. Oh, we got some Atletico Madrid. We got some Marseille, Morocco. And then there's some Real Madrid over there. Realistically, am I probably going to buy any of these? Possibly. Just trying to figure out which of these are reduced and which aren't. To be fair, I do need to buy a Valencia shirt at some point whilst being out here. But then also, I don't know if I can. Ugh. I know this is a football shirt video, but I really want the McLaren shirt. It's really cool, it's really nice. I need a new one, it's wicked. It's also some Aston Martin and Ferrari stuff here. But again, it's not football. But I don't really know if I'm going to pick anything up in here. Generally, just probably going to start looking at the paddle stuff instead. But who knows? There's a decent selection, but not much anything that I'd really particularly want. So yes, let's just have a look at the paddle. But yes, no, there's not nothing here. I think it might be time to head over to the flat. And if I do make a purchase, then you'll see it when we get back there and finish off this video showing you what we bought and stuff. So yes, right. See you guys then, back at the flat. All right then, hello ladies and gentlemen. As you can tell, I thought the video was gonna end after yesterday, but I decided the show must go on. I didn't think we hit enough places yesterday. So now, we're getting on a lovely hour-long bus ride to go to the outlets for Nike and I believe Adidas and other things on the outskirts of Alicante by the university. So, that'll be good fun. Hopefully we can actually see some proper decent bargains there. I suppose I'll see you guys then when we're at the outlet store. Whoa! All right then, so we are finally here. It's been about an hour and a bit of travelling down. God, the buses were painfully annoying. Then I ended up just jumping on a tram. But hey, we're finally here, and let's go check out, see if we can find any good football shirts at cheap value or anything. Oh, who knows, we could be buying some stuff now. Come on. Somehow, in a Nike outlet, the only football shirt I managed to find is an England shirt. What's the price saying on it? $49.99? Oh, it's a small. Can he really fit into a small? So hey ho, gonna go and look. It all just looks like it's basketball shirts and such, no actual football. So it's a bit like normally I'd be all over Boston Celtics jersey with Jaylen Brown on the back, but also for €50. It's not really much of an outlet price. Who knows? Gosh. Well, I think it's fair to say that Nike was a bit of a failure. But hey, Adidas now, we'll have a look. Who knows, could pop back in and have a look and see if they've got some extra stuff. But hey, try and check everything out straight away first. Here we go, Adidas know what's wanted. Let's have a look at some of this stuff then. €35 and €35. Hey, it's €35. It's not too shabby. Cheeky Germany kits. What else is there? Nope, we're not touching that United scum. More, oh no, Arsenal. More Arsenal. What's this? Intrigued. Oh, Celtic shirts. Not too shabby. They're quite cool. I'm going to have a proper look at these in a minute. Roma shirts. Oh, they're nice. They're quite nice. And then more Arsenal. Some Argentina World Cup stuff over there. Some Spain, Real Madrid. Tell you what. Oh, there could be some money being spent now. They can't having a look. Oh. Alright, and here we go. Here's the first thought. A lovely Benfica shirt. It's not too shabby. €30 as well, you can't even complain. Picked up the Celtics shirt. Said, just try on the big sizes. Just to see, just to gauge so I don't have to keep on trying stuff on. Went to pick it up, went to go put it on. What do you mean medium? Why can't they put stuff on the correct hangers? But yes, I know it's all football shirts, but I also found this lovely Spain tracksuit, which I might have a look at. But currently, I'll tell you what, this Benfica shirt, well, I don't know if I'm going to get it though. Don't know at all yet. But oh, who knows? Right then, so we just come out of Adidas. There's some good stuff in there as well. But I'm going to leave all the buying stuff till later. I want to go see all the stores quickly and then decide from there what I want to get and what I don't. Oh, fun. Fun times on the channel. I say oh too much, I've just clocked that. Alright then, well now I'm going to go to Puma and see what they have in there, see if there's anything cool. I'll check back with you guys in a second if we find anything cool. Oh, we have indeed. We've got some Dortmund shirts, some Morocco shirts, some Portugal shirts, some City shirts, some AC Milan shirts, some Gala shirts. Oh, this is looking tasty, baby. Right. Oh. Right. Some of the stuff in there is really tempting. Some of the stuff's cheap, but for example, I was just looking at the AC Milan shirts that I've wanted for a couple of years now. Still €91. How can a shirt be €91 in an outlet? That's mental. But there were some good little bangers as well. So definitely might be going back to pick stuff up in a bit. Ooh. Here we go. Here's another good thought for it. Galatasaray away shirt. It's not too shabby. Looks quite good. Dunno. But hey, oh, it's nice, isn't it? It's quite nice. Well, who knows if I'm going to get it or not. Right then, so currently on the way over to another outlet store, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm debating some stuff in my head, because also some of the things that we saw yesterday that I didn't end up buying, I might have to go back before they shut today and cop a couple of items, because there was some good stuff. And I'll tell you what, for an outlet store, you think outlets, you think they're going to be really, well, not really cheap. But for example, I bought a Colombian football shirt at the Adidas outlet store in Portsmouth a couple of years back, and that was about £16. And even converting it from euros to pounds, it was still a lot more expensive, the stuff that we've just seen here today. Don't get me wrong, Galatasaray shirt, €30. That's cool. The Benfica shirt was also €30. So I might go back and buy them, but I won't say anything till the end of the video if I do or not. But granted, you think of it, I don't know, I thought there'd be a much better selection. I thought stuff would be a lot cheaper. Like for example, the AC Milan shirts, they were 91 to €95. It's ridiculous. So I don't know. I do not know yet, but let's just bloom and hope that there are stuff that I can add on to the end of this video. That there's still some extra items, because I'm getting nervous now. I'm getting a bit nervous, I'm getting a bit shaky. But hey, that's life. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. And who knows, if I redo this again in Valencia, I reckon there'll be a lot, much better quality of things, just because I know I know a lot more vintage shops in a lot smaller area where you can just bang, 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 bang. But yes, don't know. So let's go over to the next vintage shop, probably Decathlon. I don't even know they got football shirts. They probably don't, but goodness knows. Alright, so we're in Decathlon now, and I've spotted some Real Madrid shirts, some Spain shirts. So you can see just there. But they're all €100, €76, so definitely going to avoid those. Oh, how fun. God, I can't really have done this entire trip up here to then buy nothing. The joys of a video, man. Alright then, well, it's time to leave the outlet stores. I'm not going to tell you guys if I've purchased anything or not, because I want to leave a bit of things aloof for the end of the video. But yes, time to go back into the centre and maybe hit up a couple of those vintage stores again from yesterday. And who knows, I think there's going to be some stuff being bought. Ooh. But yes, right, I'll check in with you guys in a bit. Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, so we are back home now. It was a bit of a successful trip, I suppose, in the end yesterday. Did we end up picking up any football shirts? I don't know. I can tell you guys though, did buy a paddle racket. Not really point of the video, was go football shirt hunting and try and buy some cool stuff. But in the end, ended up just buying a paddle racket. We did see a lot of good stuff though, but the thing is, I just thought it's not the sort of ideas I wanted, and also for me, when it comes to buying football shirts, there's either got to be a reasoning behind the football shirt, or I visited the place, hence buying a football shirt, like why I own Cardiff football shirts, why I own Slavia Prague football shirts, why I own, for example, Elche shirts, Liverpool shirts, yada yada yada. You get the gist of it, even the international clubs. But we did end up picking something up on the first day, and I know I did say at the end of the last bit that we saw that I was going to go back to the shop and buy that lovely 2004. I believe it was a warm-up training jacket from the Spain team, but I ended up going against that idea just purely because there could be another matchday vlog coming very soon, and it could be Elche versus Valencia in the retro football shirt weekend, and I thought the money would be better spent on getting that retro Elche shirt that they're going to be playing in on the weekend. But anyway, enough of that. Enough of looking into the future, because that's not there yet. It's not here yet. But we did end up picking up a very nice addition to the football collection. And I know I said I don't buy football shirts, there's no meaning or reasoning behind it, but I can get away with it. I can get away with this in my head. I can justify it. Family members were born in this country. I've owned a football shirt before when I was over a decade ago. Some of my favourite footballers of all time have played for this team. It's cult legends, FIFA legends, just even footballers. And that is in fact this beautiful shirt. a 2012-13 away kit from Borussia Dortmund. I look at this and I think of Blaszczykowski, the old Polish right mid where nobody could say his name. Oh, it's just a lovely shirt, isn't it? It is beautiful. And hey, for €19, which equates to around £16 in total, £15-16, it's not too shabby. And just for that as an actual piece, I love it. It's lovely. Also, can't go wrong with a nice black shirt with a little bit of yellow up here with the Dortmund badge, the old school Avionic logo sponsor. I did used to have, I think I had the 15-16 home shirt, because I loved Aubameyang, I loved Mkhitaryan, I really like Piszczek and Schmelzer and Subasic, which is really weird. But hey, there were some banging footballers incredibly underrated. But I believe, don't get me wrong, I'm going to have to fact check this in the edit, but I'm pretty sure this kit was from the season in which they got to the Champions League final and lost to Bayern Munich at Wembley thanks to Iron Robin cutting in on his right. So another reason, proper historical shirt. I also like how, I don't know if we get close to the camera here, if it can catch it off of the right light, but it also has BVB written across in black, across the black on the back as well, which is nice. And I'll tell you what, for a vintage shop, the one that the first one we went to in the video, because that I think for me just had the best finds, which were cheap, and also this one fitted me, and I quite liked it. So, hey, not the end of the world. So yeah, I ended up picking it up. I've been to that shop a couple of times before in the past whenever I've been out here, and I've always thought, oh, it's quite wicked, quite cool. I can't justify buying anything because you look at it, and I don't know if, can't remember I picked up a lot of it on the video, but there were a lot of fake football shirts in there, and a lot of fake shirts, and a lot of quite awful shirts to be honest. But we did have the beautiful Liverpool shirts with the Alberto on the back. We did also have the Sammy Lokonga shirt. Obviously that Liverpool shirt was never going to fit me. That's a child's t-shirt. But no. So we ended up, the reason I had to keep on going back out and back in, I was walking around going, oh, I really like this shirt. It was just on my mind constantly throughout the day. I was like, you know what? This is the only shirt that really played in my mind like that, apart from that Spain jacket. And I thought, you know what? I've got to go back and do it. Luckily, I took photos of it before buying it. So whilst I was out and about, I was researching it. I was going onto verification sites for football shirts by putting in the numbers, by putting in the shirt issued number. I was scanning the QR code on it. It did send me to the Puma website, which was a big plus. But yeah, once I realised that it was 100%, or at least I think it said like 99.5%. So I'd say that as 100, we'll round it up. I can't remember if it was 99.5 or 100. But as soon as I found out it was definitely authentic, that was straight in my basket. I haven't owned a German football shirt, well, since that Dortmund one back in the day. So, quite cool. I do have a family who are Frankfurt fans, so this would appease them massively, obviously. They're going to hate me for this. But hey, it's a great shirt. It's a great little pickup. Wish I could have picked some more stuff up, but like I said, nothing was really catching my fancy. Nothing was catching the eye enough for me to go, yeah, I'm going to buy this. Enough to go, yeah. Oh. I also think that Elche shirt I might buy is probably takes precedent over it. And I'm like, you know what, saving. Theoretically, if I don't spend this, that's more money I can spend buying the Elche shirt. Stupid maths, but it's that sort of logical maths that you do when trying to justify stuff. But hey, it worked. Hey, this video, I know I said it a lot whilst filming it throughout the day, but I felt like it could have been a lot better. I felt like there were points where you could just see that I was just going insane, or like sort of getting disheartened by it, because I thought there had been a lot more cooler stuff, a lot better finds, a lot more out there teams. But hey, that's life. There didn't end up being that many good pulls. But I really want to do this again when I'm back in Valencia for the retro football shirt, or just retro sports shirts hunting, because there are a lot of really good vintage shops over there that I know for a fact have some good football shirts, and like good sports shirts in particular. There's where, for example, the Harlequin shirt I was wearing from the 2005 season, That was the first season I was born. Found that in a retro shop in Valencia. What are the odds? How on earth have I found a rugby shirt that's 20 years old that fits me for my favourite club? Hey, so I want to do this again when we're back in Valencia at some point in the near future. But hey, I hope you all enjoyed today's video a lot. Retro shirt hunting. We did go hunting. Were a lot of the shirts retro? They were in that really cool shop that we went to. But yes, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know, all that jazz. Just, yeah, thank you all for watching. I suppose I'll see you guys in a future video. Bye bye.